Well, hey folks, all right, gonna take up the T-28. I don't know if this will be my third ever time flying it or fourth time ever flying it. I really don't remember. I think it's my third time ever flying it. And I've cycled the gear, I get what, 4 times now? And it's 50% on going up. One of them is 50% on going up. So they always come down, but they don't always go up. So I'm sorry, E-Flite, you make a great flying plane, but you suck at making retracts. So, all right, let's go ahead and maybe it's just, or the electronics to get the retracts work correctly. I don't know. Right, left, up, down, right, left. At least they come down, no problem. It's just getting them to tuck away sometimes is, and especially with this particular plane. And to give you an update on the Habu XS, they sent me 1 retract, even though I requested 2, and I got that retract installed. The other retract that was also, I thought it was fried, but the little trunnion was bound inside, so I completely took the retract apart, got it back unbound, and now it's working I had no problem. It's working great for me. So I'll be bringing it back out to the field in the next week or so, hopefully. She's all repaired and ready to go again, so on the Habu XS. Now, if we just get the retracts to work reliably on this, that'd be great. But I don't even want to try to talk to E-Flite about it, because their thing is, if you've got it out of the box, and especially if you put it together, and definitely if you've flown it, well, you bought it. So, okay, here we go. Of course, how do you know things don't work until you try them, you know? It's kind of a catch-22. It's really easy for them, so.
The track's tucked away.
Hey, look! They're going back in. The retracts are going back in. That's nice. I'm glad about that. Wish we had some clouds today.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm upside down. What do I do? Oh, that. What do I do? I was upside down. Victory roll there. Victory in Jesus. All right, let's see
Ready to land.
if the retracts come down. Of course, I was just turning now. They're famous for not coming down with a Trojan when a curve, so let's see. Oh, good. All the retracts are down. It is windy.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Of course, I do have the gains turned way down, so maybe that's part of it. It's like, well, if you actually turn the gyro on, it might help you with that wind. Definitely don't need flaps today. Well, she is a big old beast. I keep talking trash about them gear, then they work for me. And I'm sorry, E-Flite, you see how them gear are just shaking and wobbling and everything? Because they're stiff chicken wire gear. You pay over $600 for this plane. That should be suspension gear. Come on.
Take off flaps.
You can put suspension gear in this thing and not charge a single dime more for it, and don't tell me you can't. I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it. Not buying it, E-Flite. Oh, one gear is hanging up. Oh, now it's back in. It's just slower than the other two.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
The pilot's like, whoa, whoa, what was that? I didn't do that. Why did you do that to me? I was just pouring a martini. Now it's all over my lap and on the canopy and in my face. And the girlfriend I snuck in here. Huh. Knife edge there.
ESC 21.57 volts. Gear down and ready to land.
Okay, we'll land now. I'm having too much fun. Make sure our gear is down. Wish we had some clouds. I see 3 little blips. Okay, gear is down, so let's get turned around here. Boy, is it windy. Windy,
Time
windy.
remaining 2 minutes.
Windy, windy, windy. Beautiful plane though. We're gonna go one more time. I'm sorry, E-Flite, but with that gear, the way it wobbles, that just looks so stupid. I'm sorry, but y'all should be ashamed of that. One more time, up and down. Just a quick up and down. Gonna leave the gear down just
21.59 volts.
just to be safe.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Oh boy, is it windy. I guess this is landing drills with the T-28. All right. Beautiful plane. I have 0 complaints about how the plane flies.
Braking.
Shoot.
Cruise mode.
Well, let's just leave it right there. All right, you can see everything. All right, I don't have a smart battery, so I can't give you telemetry per se from that. Gabriel, if you'll come here, we'll show the inside of the plane, and then we'll go over the settings. I have 52 seconds left on a 5.5 minute timer. Let me show you where I've got my battery placement. Folks, I'm not going to pick the plane up to check the CG. It's just too heavy. You're just going to have to trust me. But then with the windy, it'll blow out of my hand. But that's where I put the 5. This is a 6,000. You see where I got the line. I normally would have a 5,000 from there forward, but since it's 6,000, it's a larger battery. I got it back just a touch. Okay, so everything else is stock setup minus the electrodynamic quick connects, which I have a separate video on how to hook those up. It's just an explanation of how to do it. I didn't actually physically hook them up for the video. Now my flying rates, I'll give you my flap settings, just show them to you, but obviously I didn't use flaps today. It's just too windy. Well, that big old rudder, I'll just have to stand here. Oh, I didn't have the motor off. Oh, that's stupid. I mean, all right, flaps up are negative 100%, no mix. Take off flaps or 0% with a 10% down elevator mix, landing, or 100% with 18% down elevator mix. 2-second deployment. All right, now my flying rates, high rates only, 100% throws, 30% expo on aileron, same on elevator, and same on rudder. I think that's the only flying rate I got. No, I do have the other ones. Their default is set low is 70/30 on everything, and then the mid, or what I picked, are 85/30 on everything. Now, forward programming. My AS3X settings, let me go ahead and show you when I capture my gains I just flew in. Capture those. 17 on rolls, 21 on pitch, and 25 on yaw. That's what I just ended in now, because remember I said turn the gyro, turn them up to actually, and then she evened out really well. That's where those gains are right now. Let me tell you what the limits are though. The limits are the same. Okay, I do have, never mind, I got those locked in there. That's where they're locked at. Priority, all at 140 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Heading, nothing, do nothing with heading. Stop lock, all at 35 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Nothing with a release rate. Gains are one-time gains. I don't have the nose wheel gyro going because I needed all 6 channels. And reverse thrust is handled through the ESC. 52 seconds left on a 5.5 minute timer. Let's check the battery. I don't think, yeah, this is going to... Well, it says 40%, but that's not a smart battery, so it shouldn't give me a reading. Sometimes it does. I can't explain why, but it's not a smart battery, so that shouldn't be correct. But let's see. It says I got 40% according to the transmitter. Let's see how accurate that is. I do find that spectrum telemetry to be a little on the conservative side. I'm going to think more like 45%. But let's see. 52% with 3/8, all 3/8 per cell. Okay, so we're in good shape. We don't need to go up again. We'll change battery. But that is the T-28. And just for giggles, let's see if this gear will operate for me again. Just for giggles, just to see. Makes a weird noise. Hey, all right, she worked for me, so I can't complain, even though I do complain. Y'all let me know what you think if I should add just a simple little capacitor somewhere in line. Maybe in my bind port or somewhere. Just a little extra backup, minuscule amount of power just to keep for the... let me know what you think. Just a simple little capacitor. I've got one. I was thinking about trying it. I want to hear my feedback from my viewers to tell me what y'all think. All right, well, y'all have a good one. God bless y'all. And Gabriel, thank you for filming. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, T-28s, like I said, I love the way they fly. I love the way they look, handle. I'm okay with the size. I'm okay with the batteries. And I'm actually okay with the cost, provided the retracts are reliable and if they had suspension gear. That's the only thing about the plane. But they always come down. They just don't always go up. But it's more important for them to always go down. So, all right, y'all have a good one. See you later. Bye.